Following the inaugural Tourism Investment Summit hosted by South African National Parks in 2017, the body is later this week expected to host its second Tourism Investment Summit. And this is part of SANParks' commercialization strategy, which was adopted in the year 2000. Now, it has since seen the development of public-private partnerships in at least 60 projects. The portfolio also encompasses a diversity of tourism offerings ranging from adventure activities, retail and restaurants to accommodation, and cumulatively these projects have contributed over 1.3 billion rand to SANParks in the last 2 decades, while increasing infrastructure assets to the 955 million rand mark. SANParks board chairperson Pam Yako joins us now to chat a little bit more about this. Ms. Yako, thanks for your time. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, Sakina, to you and the viewers.
So let's just start by talking a little bit more about the SANParks commercialization strategy and what it seeks to achieve from this point onwards.
The commercialization strategy's main objective really was to expand our revenue base so that we don't to decrease reliance on the fiscus. As you know, we're a premier conservation agency, and therefore we need to continue to offer premier conservation service to our customers, but at the same time using tourism as a way to offer the experience that tourists would like to have on our parks. So that's what it's about, is bringing in private partners, making sure that they are part of the offering. They help us to build infrastructure, and also they increase the offerings. But at the same time, it's also a way of bringing in transformation objectives.
Ms. Yako, with regard to the Tourism Investment Summit, let's talk about that for a little bit. And how keen are investors to partner with other entities in South Africa to actually see this come to fruition?
In terms of the sector, I think we've seen an increase, an interest rather, in many parts of the economy. And coming to our sector specifically, you would recall that the tourism sector is in the process of recovery. So from an investment point of view, it makes sense to go in at this time, so that you start to see the benefits in the long run. So I think we've seen an interest, and we are hoping to get more and more partners to join us in this journey as South African National Parks.
And with regard to the types of investments that you are particularly looking for, and also who is eligible to invest and how do they go about it?
Okay. So we will give the details at the summit in greater detail, and you can go onto our website to register for the summit. Please register for the summit because we need to know who's coming. It is a virtual event, and but also the kind of offerings we're looking at. It's quite a wide range, Sakina. It includes tourism lodges. It includes restaurants, it includes activities, as you mentioned earlier on. It includes spas. So there's a wide range, and we are looking for both high-end and, if you like, and also SMME investors. And we've kind of tailor-made our products and our offerings in terms of those markets.
So you say, Ms. Yako, this is going to be a virtual event, so I would imagine the details would be on your website.
Yes, there would be, and also on our social media pages, just to register. But we will be, as we're doing now, we're trying to make sure that as many people get to hear about the upcoming event, and obviously we would continue our marketing efforts. Yeah.
And just finally, Ms. Yako, with the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, which is, of course, still ongoing as we speak, what sort of impact did it have on an entity like SANParks?
It has had a devastating impact, especially in 2020, But we're starting to see signs of recovery. In the year that's just come to an end now, 2021, we've seen an upshot of up to 60% of occupancy of our accommodation, which from having hit an all-time low of about 20% in 2020. And the industry and I think we're operating above the industry at the moment, but we're looking forward to go back to our pre-COVID-19 numbers, which would then make sure that we meet all our conservation objectives as well as tourism objectives.
And just finally, the date for the summit again, Ms. Yako, for those who want to go and register?
It's on the 31st of March, 2022.
So that would be on Thursday this week.
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much for your time this morning, Ms. Yako. Pam Yako is the board chairperson of SANParks, and the SANParks Tourism Investment Summit taking place this Thursday. It's a virtual event, so you can go onto their social media profiles as SANPark or to the website and register there in order to participate. And looking forward to that as South Africa tries to, of course, resuscitate and get this particular sector on track again.